vlog. Today I have two unboxings to do. I don't know where this is going to end up landing, but I have two very exciting unboxings, so let's get into them. So this is the second year that I'm using plum paper as my planner for the year. This planner I got last year and I absolutely love how customizable it is, and so I decided to go with it again this year. And the main reason I love plum paper is because you can select your layout. You can do like vertical layout, horizontal layout, monthly, more focused on weekly. You can do daily ones. They have all different formats just based on how you like your planner. And then you also get to personalize the cover and you get to personalize the inside tabs. But it is just so personalized. So this is the style that I went with this year, which I absolutely love. It's a little more muted than it looked like it was going to be online, and I'm actually loving that because it's making my initials pop on it. But I went with this like suns design in this like baby pink. It has some baby pink suns and then like clay orange and a mustard yellow color. It's kind of like a boho mixed modern vibe. And then I put my initials AC on the front. I did this last year, and actually my planner that I've had this past year is very similar in color scheme, so I think that's fun. And I did this like retro font. This is what the back looks like, and it comes with this like protective covering on both the front and the back. This year I did neutral tabs. Last year I did the modern color scheme tabs, I believe, so it was like colorful, but it was modern colors. But this year I went with the neutral ones. So I set it to have the overview of the month. I use this all the time for events, and so I can lay out my month and see what things are looking like as an overview. But then I also operate on the weekly. So on the first side of the weekly, this is like where I love plum paper the most. It has this weekly like lines notes page, and then you get to customize the headers. So I have important this week. It's got 3 little tabs. Then I have Carver & Co., which is my personal photography business. So that's kind of like what I have going on, what I need to accomplish for the week for that. Down here I have the shops at occasions, which is actually a new job I have recently taken on. I'm doing social media management and online shop management for this brand. So added that in there. We have a general notes tab at the bottom, and then content creation, and this is kind of for myself or the shops. And then this little box right here, which I've determined is going to be my prayer request box. And I wish I had labeled it, but I left it blank because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do yet. But that's great. I could do a verse, I could put prayer requests, just anything I'm feeling convicted to put in that little box. And then on this side, we have the days of the week. And I love that since I ordered last year, they've done an update, and both Saturday and Sunday are getting full spaces. Used to, Monday through Friday had an additional line to them, but then Saturday and Sunday kind of like split this bottom section, and it was like Saturday, Sunday. I like that now it's normal because my weekends are busy. So that's the plum paper calendar. I absolutely love it. It's such a good planner. I love the size. I love that it has, again, this like clear protective front and back. I love the layout of it. I think it's so easy to operate on, and I love that you can customize it to however you want. So if you operate on a planner, go get one from plum paper. Okay, next I have this large box from Target, so let's get into the goodies in it. This entire box is going to be Stanley collab with Hearth and Hand Magnolias. Y'all know I love me some Stanleys. I have a ridiculous Stanley Cup collection, but I use them all the time, and they are my favorite accessory. But I also added some new items from Stanley into my collection. So as soon as I saw this collection was released, I absolutely jaw dropped, lost my mind, because y'all know I'm like a soft, muted pastels loving girly, and they released this collection with Hearth and Hand Magnolia, which had all these pastel, muted, beautiful natural colors, especially my like 2 favorite colors. So you'll know I geeked out. They also added these thermoses and food containers, and I had to get them because I thought they were just perfect, and we didn't have anything like this. So the first thing is this The Adventure To Go food jar. It's 18 ounces, and it's basically just the perfect like to-go container slash thermos food jar. I don't know what the color is of this one. It says it's a limited edition color, but I'm not quite sure what it was called. But it's basically this super nude pinkish color, and then the lid is like more of a mauvey pink color. and it's just a good thermos. This would be perfect for soups, chilies, literally anything. And you could also do something cold, so if you needed it to be cold, you could put that in there. But I'm just thinking this is the best size to take with you in the car or in a lunchbox. And we don't have a thermos, so I thought this was a must. And then I also got it in this blue color wave. I absolutely love this blue. It's this like periwinkle-ish muted powder blue with a dusty blue lid. Same exact item, just in the blue, and I love having one of each. And next I'm pulling out 2 boxes. Y'all know what's in these, I'm sure, but let's go ahead and unbox them together. So the first one is the matching Stanley with that first thermos I got. It's the 2.0, and again, it's just this like beautiful beige muted like oat color that has a little bit of a pink, and then the logo and this little part on top are in that orangish clay color pink, and this is just so pretty. All right, and the next one is the most beautiful blue, same like muted powder blue periwinkle color with the dusty blue logo and piece up top. These are just the most neutral colors, and they're so natural and pretty, and I just love a good muted pastel color wave. Okay, so that is it for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, so we went to Target and HomeGoods today, and I put a little footage clips in from this morning when I ran some errands. And I have a good little haul to show you. I also have an item that is really big and cannot fit in the frame that I'm going to show you after all this from HomeGoods, and it is one of my best HomeGoods finds, or I'm hoping it turns into one of my best HomeGoods finds, but let's go ahead and show you what's in this. First, from Target, I got this little pink candle. I'm actually noticing now that it is like hearts on the corners here, but I thought it was like little bubbles, but it was with the Valentine's stuff. They had it in pink and red. Love this pink. When I got that for Valentine's. Got some of the Olipop watermelon limes. I've never tried this kind, but I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this one, and they're very scarce. I never seen this till yesterday on TikTok. I never seen it at any of my stores, and it said Target was the only store in my area that had any watermelon limes, so I got quite a few. Here they all are. The next thing I got was this pillow. It's this like really light sage green, laurel green color. This is the Hearth and Hand brand, and I actually got it because I had ordered this green one online. I think this might be the Studio McGee. Yeah, this is Threshold with Studio McGee. I got this online because I was looking for a green pillow, but it's a little bit darker than what I was hoping for. And then I saw this one in store today, and it was perfect. So this one is what I'm gonna keep, and I'm just gonna return the other. Now moving on to HomeGoods. So I always see people drinking their iced coffees and drinks out of these like very pretty eclectic glasses on social media, and I'm always like wondering where you get that, but I saw these at HomeGoods and they reminded me so much of that today. I got 4 of them so that I had like kind of a little bit of a set, but I know a lot of times people just grab like 1 or 2 just to have a nice little eclectic collection of glasses and drinkware. But they're these baby pink glass cups. This is honestly like the perfect size for iced coffee or juice, or you could just do like water or pour. You could honestly probably pour one of these in there and it would fit perfect. And it just has these little like bubble dots on them. So anyways, thought these were super pretty for my Valentine's Day decor, and I might just keep them all year long. And the last thing I got from HomeGoods are this little set of Valentine's bowls. These are like sauce bowls or like small little mixing bowls, but they're this pastel pink with little white hearts on them. I have some from this brand. I guess it's called Terramoto Ceramic for Christmas that are like pepperminty. So I just love having this kind of thing around the kitchen, and this is gonna be so perfect for Valentine's. Stay tuned to see my big HomeGoods piece, and I cannot wait to show it to you. All right guys, it is the next day. We are going back to most of the stores that we went to yesterday and some new ones to run some errands, but I want to show you my fit. It's loud, it's kind of crazy, but I have on my like light pink, hot pink trucker. We know I love a trucker. This sweatshirt that my friend made me, which has lots of colors in it, and hot pink leggings, my shoes. Don't know what's going on with the color scheme here, but Hello friends, so I wanted to show you my ultimate home goods find that I found yesterday, and I want to make a cool TikTok about this, so I don't know if it's going to be up before this video is, not sure, but definitely go check me out on TikTok to see. But let me give you a little quick story. Luke and I have been married for almost 3 years now, and all of our like wedding keepsake items and like special items are still in an Amazon box in the garage, and there is nothing wrong with that. It's not like I'm wanting to go dig through that every day anyways, but it is kind of a thing that's like makes it seem a little inaccessible, and it's just, I don't love it that it's like just in a regular Amazon box, just kind of piled in there for such special items. So I'd really been wanting the last like 3+ years to get a Petite Keep brand white trunk slash chest. They're beautiful and accented with gold, and I just love it, but they're like $300 plus. And I then started to look around, and it just seems like that's kind of the price right now of all trunks and chests, which is a pretty penny. Like I can't just go decide, yeah, I'm gonna do this and then swipe my card and spend that money. But I was at Home Goods yesterday and I found this chest. Guys, look at how perfect it is for the situation. Now, let me say, she needs some TLC. We are gonna have to kind of work on her, and that's why I want to make this a cool TikTok, because basically it was locked shut and there was no key, so it was super discounted. But my husband and I, which I kind of figured, we were able to like jailbreak the lock. So it'll just rest like that, but it won't actually lock, but that is fine by me. Here we have little pull tabs, but it's white and gold, which were my wedding colors, and it's an absolute mess inside, but it is so deep. It holds so much. Like I will have no problem getting everything in there. I kind of took a chance on this because of the price, but I'm so happy we already were able to figure out the lock. The next thing is basically that it just has some scuffs up top. I'm not sure if you can tell. It does have this like leather, and so it has some little marks in it, but it has like dirty marks that I'm gonna try and use a dry erase, or not a dry erase, a magic eraser to clean up. And then it has some places like down here where the gold has separated, so I'm going to try to use some kind of glue to get that back, or some kind of nail or screw material just to make it where it's not like catching on stuff. It has a place in the back and this place right here that are kind of like that, but I'm gonna show you guys this price. Yep. $16.50. When I saw this, and unfortunately I saw how damaged it was, I wasn't like in love, but for 17 bucks, I was like, I have to try. I mean, that's how tall it is. For reference, it's pretty tall. It's like 1.5 feet tall, super deep trunk. And yeah, we're gonna try and fix this puppy up where she's pretty enough and doesn't look a little rugged and doesn't look like she needs TLC anymore. But for 17 bucks, why not? I also wanted to show our new lighting fixtures. I'm gonna step back so you can get like the full view, because they have, they're like Sputnik style, so they kind of go in like all directions, but there's one like over there, and then there's one at the top of the stairs, but that's what they look like. Go follow me on TikTok and you can see like the process of what they looked like before and us putting this in. Okay, so what we're doing today, I have an order pickup at 2 Targets, the one that I consider like my regular Target, and then the next closest one, because mine didn't have everything, and a lot of these items that I wanted for Valentine's like wouldn't ship. So we're into 2 Targets to pick up 3 items. I also have a return. I'm going to return that pillow that I showed in a clip from I think yesterday, but I'm gonna return that pillow to our Target. I'm also going to be doing some shopping in Target because my husband, hate to say it, everyone complains sometimes, but my husband has been complaining on and off the last 2 years, maybe like we're pushing 3 years, that in our office, like I have a bigger area. Technically, like we split the office in half, but his side has the closet, so like you can't put stuff in front of the door to use the closet. He does not have as much stuff. He has a desk that's L-shaped, and it's a good sized desk. He has floating shelves, whatever, but he says he doesn't have enough area to put his stuff. And I get it, I do get it, but there's really not stuff like laying everywhere that doesn't have a home. But I want to make him happy, and I want him to have an outlet for his things. So I basically got the same shelf, like same exact shelf that I have, but in a smaller version, like a skinnier version, because we have a divot in the corner where the door opens, and put a shelf there, and that could be his shelf where he puts his stuff that he wants. So we're also going to Walmart to pick up the shelf, and I'm going to shop at Target to pick up some things to go on the shelf for like organizational purposes. We're gonna see what there is. And then hopefully my order at Kirkland's, I ordered a pillow from Kirkland's, and I also wanna grab a doormat that's on sale right now. So we're going back to Target, we're going back to Kirkland's, but we have lots of errands to run. So let's run these errands. Hello guys, so I'm currently standing in the office. I just finished up Luke's shelf. Took me about an hour and 15 minutes all in all with like, I cleaned it, I styled it up and stuff for when he gets home, and he can change it however he wants. I just wanted it to not be bare when he saw it for the first time, but I just finished it. Didn't really take that long since I'm especially by myself, but I'm gonna show it to you and I can't wait for him to see it tonight. So as a little wayfinding, when you walk in our office, like this is my side. Then you come over here we have like Luke's side. It's pretty messy right now. But here's the closet, and then here's the door. So it's literally right behind where the door opens. But this is what it looks like. I'm so pleased with it. It really looks like it was just made to go in this space. Like, it's deep enough so that none of the doors are like hitting the actual shelf, like closet door or regular door. So it's deep enough. It's probably about 1 inch to 1.5 inches tucked in, which is perfect. And then there's about maybe 1 inch over here of room, and then there's definitely like not as much over here, like 1.5 inches, or not 1.5 inches, half an inch. But yeah, like it literally fits snug as a bug in this little section. It's 5 shelves, and I'll show you what I purchased. So I purchased this wire basket because Luke has a lot of cords, like miscellaneous wires and cords. So I thought he could like throw those all in there. If we need to get a second basket, which is like highly a possibility here, we will, because it's $10. But got one of those. This is his candle. His favorite candle is spiced apple toddy, so I just like threw it over here, took it off his desk to put there. I got this mail carrier. I absolutely love this because y'all know I love gold and I love brown leather, so I was attracted to it anyway. But it's a great place to just like put mail when you're like still working with that piece of mail, so it's not just hanging out, because he is a guilty culprit of doing that. Here I have 2 of his favorite pairs of Jordans. Down here I have his first pair of Yeezys that he ever purchased. They are rough looking, but I just picked 3 pairs of shoes to throw in here. There I have an acrylic and gold little like file cabinet type, almost like a folder or paper holder. And I just figured anything he's working on for a current show or any pieces of paper he kind of needs to keep track of in a certain way, he could maybe put in there. And then I purchased this filing bin at Target as well. It's like metal and it's really nice. It's very sturdy. And you can see a bunch of those hanging filing folders in there. I purchased a pack of those, got those in there, and I thought that he would either use for home documents, tax stuff, or work stuff. We can really use whatever for it, but this is what it looks like. And there's a bunch of room. Like here we have, he could remove the shoes obviously, but it still has a lot of room. And the nice thing about it is his has so much space up top between shelf and the ceiling. He could stack a bunch of shoes or whatever on the very top to kind of make like a 6th shelf even. So that's what this looks like, but go check it out on TikTok where you can see me put together the whole thing. I feel like so much of this video has been filmed literally right here on my floor doing little hauls, but it is what it is, you know? So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the last few things that I did go run and pick up. I just finished like 10 minutes ago putting Luke's shelf together, cleaning it, kind of putting some things on it before he gets home just so it looks fun and like kind of full, not super empty. So if you want to see like that whole process of me building that and like putting it up start to finish, definitely go watch my TikTok about it. My TikTok is AshleyLynn_Carver, so be sure to go watch that. But I'm going to show you the other things that I picked up today. My Kirkland's order was canceled because they actually didn't have it in stock, so it was a cute little XO pillow. I've got to decide if I really want it enough for it to be like shipped to me and pay for the shipping and stuff. I did go in and pick up a doormat because the doormat was on sale. It was literally $12 and I thought that was a really good price. But I got 2 items from Target and then one is shipping to me. So I'll just go ahead and put a picture in up here. But I got this hand towel set and it's like kind of that funky checkered-ish pattern with hearts that's really in this year for Valentine's Day. And I got this matching pillow to kind of go with it, but I feel like it's more so just this is such a popular print right now. So this looks like a quilt in a way, but it's actually just like a really fuzzy, soft, cushiony little lumbar pillow. But it's got these like pink and red checkers with the white hearts. Checkered is just having such a moment. It has been now for like over a year. I just love that. I think it's so funky and retro and perfect for Valentine's. And then the other thing I got from Target is this Threshold brand garland. Y'all know I love a good garland. I've always loved garlands, but since putting command hooks above my desk and doing like 2 layered garlands for seasons, I think I'm just leaving the command hooks up year round so that I can keep putting fun, festive garlands up. And I think that's probably where this one's going to go. But this one's like a felt plush material. It's these red XOs, and then they're separated by pink. I think it's 2 shades of pink, like a light pink and a dark pink, but regardless, pink pom-poms. So this is super fun. I, like I said, love garland. I love X's and O's at Valentine's, and I used to kind of judge the fact that it was like pink and red was the color combination because I was like, those colors don't go together. But as I've grown up, they are like my favorite colors together, and I just absolutely love pink and red. And then here is the doormat that I picked up at Kirkland's. It's not like your traditional doormat because it's kind of got this like funky shape, but it's the regular doormat brown material look, and then it has on it painted red X's and pink O's. Everything about this I love. I already have a Valentine's doormat that I think just says like love in a nice block font, but what I've been doing is putting one in front of my door, my outside door, and then a doormat in front of my big chair that's like next to it on the porch as a cute little accent with the chair. I did that at Christmas, and I think that's what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put this one in front of the chair just to make it super festive. Okay guys, well I am now officially rounding out this video. This has been a week in the life as far as just random bits and bobs, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to really be posting more consistently throughout this year of 2024. So I hope you guys like little random vlogs like this one, but I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.